षडाननं कुङ्कुमरक्तवर्णं महामतिं दिव्यमयूरवाहनं रुद्रस्य सूनुं सुरसैन्यनाथं गुहं सदाहं शरणं प्रपद्ये.
So there's a festival that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's called Skanda Shashti.
Yeah, this Skanda Shashti is coming up next month.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Beginning maybe with the history of
Sure.
the festival.
From starting November 6th till November 12th in Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, we are celebrating the Skanda Shashti Brahmotsavam. Skanda is the Subramanya, who is the second son of Shiva and Parvati, Shiva and Devi, whom you see here to the left of mine is Lord Subramanya. This Skanda Shashti Brahmotsavam is dedicated to Lord Subramanya. Actually, the legend of Subramanya itself, how he landed onto the planet Earth, it's so exciting. Tortured by the demons Tarakasura, Simhamukha, Shurapadma, Gajamukasura, tortured by all these demons, all the demigods, the devas, went to the Creator and they asked for help from the Creator, Brahma. But since all these demons had done intense penance to receive all the powers from the Creator, they had pleased the Brahma himself. So Brahma said, I am sorry my children, I cannot help the situation, for these demons have received the grace of mine. So the only way to get rid of the problem is to have only a child of direct son of Shiva can help the situation, Brahma said. So all the devas went to the Kailasa, the abode of Shiva. But to the dismay of all the devas, Shiva was in deep samadhi. Nobody dared to break the silence, break the samadhi of Lord Shiva. Seeing their plight, the universal mother, Mata Parvati, the Devi, she decided to go in for a meditation to get the attention of Shiva, to break his samadhi so that he can come out of samadhi to the plane where in the consciousness of devas, so that Shiva can help the devas come out of the problem. During this time, all the devas decided to send the Manmatha. Manmatha is the Cupid of the Vedic tradition. Manmatha means, Man means mind, Matha means churning. Manmatha, the Cupid, churns the mind through the fantasies created through the Muladhara Chakra. So Manmatha and his wife Rati, they both decided to go in for a suicidal mission through creating some fantasies in the biomemory of Lord Shiva, so that he will be disturbed from his samadhi. But all these plans didn't go in vain. Manmatha tried to create some fantasies in the biomemory of Lord Shiva, but Shiva, being the yogis of yogis, is the one who has conquered everything in the inner space and the outer space. He immediately opened his Ajna Chakra, his third eye, the eye of wisdom, and directly burnt all the fantasies that were about to crop up in his biomemory. So not only the fantasies got burnt out, but the fire of wisdom which came through his Ajna Chakra directly went into the mouth of Agni, the god of fire, But even the god of fire was unable to bear the fire of wisdom, fire of enlightenment that Shiva's Ajna Chakra radiated. So he just threw it away onto the Ganga, the river Ganges. But even Mata Ganga was also not able to bear the fire. So she threw it away into a reed forest. The reed forest is called in Sanskrit as Sharavana. Shara means reed and Vana means forest. In the reed forest there was a pond where there were 6 lotuses. So the fire of wisdom became into 6 parts and fell onto the 6 lotuses of the pond in the Sharavana, in the reed forest. Immediately when the sparks of enlightenment fell onto the lotuses, all the sparks became divine babies. Immediately they became divine babies, radiating enlightenment. So these children were called Subramanya. Later, before Parvati gathered them together, since all these 6 babies were born out of the enlightenment fire which came out of Lord Shiva, the yogis of yogis, the cosmos started taking care of the babies through sending the Kritika damsels. Kritika is the star constellation which consists of 6 stars. For each star there was a damsel. So the Kritika damsels came down and started nursing the babies. Later, Parvati came and gathered these babies. When Parvati gathered these babies into one, it became a 6-headed child, a divine child called Shanmukha. Shan means 6 and Mukha means faces. The divine child who has 6 faces. And right from his landing onto the planet Earth, the child was radiating light, enlightenment like anything. So he was called Subramanya. Su means very bright, very good. Brahmanya means the Brahma Tejasvi, the radiating enlightenment. And since the child was nursed by the Kritika damsels, he is called Kartikeya. In southern part of India, he is fondly called as Lord Muruga. Muruga in Tamil means the gracefully beautiful one. And that is how Lord Kartikeya, Lord Subramanya came onto the planet Earth. This Kartikeya is also called Skanda. The Skanda Shashti Brahmotsava is dedicated to Kartikeya.
So the festival is for 6 days.
Yeah.
So why would it be for 6 days? What's the significance around that?
Yeah, as I already mentioned, Lord Subramanya, Skanda, came into the existence. His mission was to destroy the demons, Tarakasura, Shurapadma, Gajamukasura and Simhamukha, all these demons, and save the devas, the demigods. Okay, so immediately after, when he became an youngster, he went into a war against all these demons. That's an interesting story. Although he was born directly to Shiva, he does not have a connection with Parvati. So what Devi does is, she gives her own weapon called Shaktyayudha, the veil, the spear, divine spear, to Lord Subramanya to go in for the battlefield. So now the body which Kartikeya is carrying, Lord Subramanya is carrying, is made of Shiva, and the weapon, the energy with which he destroys the evils that has directly come from Devi. So he has become a part of Ardhanarishvara, a ray of Ardhanarishvara, the divine combo of male and female energies. So what he does is, he goes in for a battle with all these demons and fights with them for 6 days. And on the sixth day, the sixth day after Deepavali day, he destroys Shurapadma, and Shurapadma hides himself as a tree. So since Lord Skanda, Lord Subramanya was a divine child, he knew how Shurapadma, the demon, was hiding. So with this divine spear, he broke the tree into two pieces. One part of the tree became a peacock, which became his own Vahana, the vehicle, and another part became the cock. So Lord Subramanya holds the cock flag, the Mayur Kukkuta Dwaja, and the demon Shurapadma hides himself, disguises himself as a tree. But Lord Skanda, being a ray of enlightenment, he knows directly where the demon was hiding. So he, using his own divine spear given by his mother, broke the tree into two pieces, and one part of the tree became a peacock, which later became his own vehicle, the Vahana, and the other part of the tree became the cock, and the cock became his own flag. He has his Kukkuta Dwaja, the cock flagged one. Lord Kartikeya, Lord Subramanya is called the one who has the cock flag. And just to celebrate this 6 days, when Lord Subramanya, Skanda, fought against all the evils, just for helping the gods, for the demigods, and for raising the consciousness of the planet Earth, we are celebrating this Skanda Shashti Brahmotsam for 6 days, wherein when the energy of Skanda, Lord Subramanya, is very intense on planet Earth. In all Subramanya temples, there will be huge festivity, and in our Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Bidadi Ashram also, we have planned to celebrate the Skanda Shashti Brahmotsavam very joyfully and with ritualistically this time.
Just wondering, was there any metaphysical significance to this festival or celebration?
Really? Yeah. Metaphysically, Lord Subramanya is the deity for the Swadhisthana Chakra. Swadhisthana Chakra is the vital energy center 2 inches above your root center. It's just below 2 inches below your navel and 2 inches below your above your Mooladhara Chakra, which is your root center. And this energy center, Swadhisthana Chakra, is the energy center where your life energy is seated. So this energy center is disturbed due to fear. Fear is always based on fear of death. So fear of death can be crossed through intense awareness. Just being a silent spectator, what happens, that is what Swamiji takes us through in the Nithyananda Spurana program, the LBP level, Life Bliss program level 2. And the Shakti Ayuda, the veil, the divine spear that Lord Subramanya carries in his right hand, is nothing but the metaphysical representation of the consciousness, the sharp consciousness, the focused consciousness. And when consciousness is directly there, fear becomes volatile and gets evaporated. And this is the significance of whole Subramanya itself in the metaphysical zone.
So for our viewers, how is it going to be celebrated? What can we see in these 6 days?
Yeah. On the new moon day of Deepavali, the 5th of November, that being the most auspicious day, the flag will be hoisted for Lord Subramanya, Lord Skanda, to mark the start of the Skanda Shashti Brahmotsavam. And then from November 6th, 2010 to November 11th, there will be Shatru Samhara Trishati Archana for Subramanya, and Subramanya Homa will be there, and Lord Subramanya will be decorated in a grand manner, and he'll be witnessing all those archanas and receiving all those homas which we are doing in front of the Anandeshwara temple itself. And on the 11th, the evening, November 11th evening, the exact day of the Shashti. Shashti is the 6th day, Skanda Shashti. Evening there will be Shura Samharam festival. That is the dramatical depiction how Lord Subramanya slayed Shura Padma, Gajamukasura and Tarakasura, all these demons. That will be a very grand manner, and even though this is the first year in our Nithyananda Dhyana Pitam, we are celebrating this Skanda Shashti Brahmotsavam. After Swamiji declared that we will be celebrating 7 Brahmotsavam for each deity, Saptamurtis in our temple. Even though it's the first time we are celebrating, it will be in a grand manner.
Oh, excellent.
And on November 12th morning, the energized water in the pot will be taken, and the Abhisheka, the whole sacred bath will be done for Lord Subramanya, and just immediately after that there will be the Kalyana Utsava, the celestial marriage ceremony, wedding ceremony for Subramanya. Actually, since Lord Subramanya helped the Devas come out of their problem, the king of Devas, Indra, decided to give away his daughter Devasena as a gift for Subramanya. So Subramanya gets wedded to Devasena the next day, that is November 12th.
So you're having a wedding ceremony?
Yeah, they will be having a wedding ceremony, and after wedding ceremony, Subramanya, along with this consort, he'll be on a swing, enjoying the swing. And that will be a great feast for the being, not only for our eyes, not only for the ears, it will be a great feast for the being.
Is there some reason why it's on a swing?
Traditionally, after marriage, the couple would be enjoying the swing.
Oh, wonderful. I always wondered, because you always see the swing significant. I never knew exactly. So after that, then the wedding ceremony, and then what else will we be able to see after that?
Pardon?
Is that the end of the festival?
Yeah. After the wedding ceremony, the flag will be changed for the following Anandeshwara Brahmotsavam, which starts on the November 12th itself.
Well, that sounds really exciting, especially its first time. So it'll be wonderful.
Really.
So I hope that actually you join us and see that these wonderful ceremonies and rituals. And so we'll have lots of footage, and so that you can see kind of what the celebration is. But we really appreciate to hear the background, because a lot of times we only get pictures in North America and we don't really understand, what the significance or the history. And so I really appreciate your time to spend with us and tell us all about it. So we're really looking forward to the celebration, and that's November 6th to November 11th.
Yeah.